All right, so we have Joey here. He's gone through the full program with me, worked with me a little while back here. Joey, why don't you just introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit about what you want them to know?
Yeah, so my name's Joey Frazier. I've been with Clubhouse probably since around 2018. And I think it was back in 2019, around November, I decided to reach out to Lucas and get some professional help from him. And we went through about 8 months together.
Right. So, Joey, where were you, physically, mentally, emotionally before we started working together?
Well, physically, I was probably getting a little bit fluffy. I wasn't physically where I wanted to be in terms of cardio or strength. And when I get into these types of shapes, it's kind of like straight away from my personal standard. It kind of affects me a little bit mentally as well. So I wasn't like a terrible spot, but it wasn't exactly where I wanted to be. Uh, so for me, when I'm not regularly working out, I feel like a piece is kind of like missing.
Right.
But I kind of need to kickstart it, so I reached out to you, Lucas.
Okay. Okay. So, Joey, what were some of those things that we did for you that we implemented to help you to get to your goals?
Uh, so after thinking about this, I kind of narrowed this down to three things that we really touched on.
Mhm.
There was education, there was the program and progress tracking, and then there was the routine aspect. So with the education, there was encouragement to watch a library of videos that you had made
Mhm.
yourself, and they explained how to do certain exercises properly, how to diet and routine together to improve your physical or my physical and mental status. Uh, and some of the other things that you did where you kind of dispelled some myths about working out and dieting. So that's kind of important too. And it just makes everything a little bit more understandable, especially when you kind of get those basics really down.
Okay.
So then the second thing was like a program with progress tracking. When you really start to track your exercise and diet, you become intensely focused, and you're going to reach that goal more than likely. It's really going to help you out there. And then there's the routine, which I think might be the most important part. Uh, it's a lot easier once you have that routine done to kind of like routine kind of implemented to get to where you need to be every single day. So like get to the
Yeah.
gym, hit those diet goals, rather than if you're not routining, you fall out of your routine. It might take you 2 weeks to get back to where you kind of had gotten to, or you know, it just you lose momentum very quickly. So
Right. So understanding kind of how like to stay on track and keep the ball rolling.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what were your results, physically, mentally, how did your life change? What things were affected by going through this?
So pretty quickly, you're going to see some physical results. You're going to see strength and cardio, especially strength from the start almost, and that's super fun and it's motivating, to see that super fast. And then additionally to the physicality, you see a change in shape in your body. So one of the things we did was we actually measured, a lot of parts of the body, arms, legs. Uh, Waist, even more so than that, chest. But you can actually see some of those measurements either getting larger or getting smaller depending on where it is and what your build is like.
Yeah.
Um, so I gained some muscle and I lost some fat. Uh, Mentally, being in shape and working out those multiple days a week does a few things for me. It kills the stress, which is, I mean, everybody has stress from the day, and getting in there after work, you kind of leave that at the door, and you feel a lot better. And then additionally, meeting goals and seeing improvement is always fulfilling for me. And I would think for, anybody, like meeting a goal, actually getting there it's a
Right.
great feeling. So
Yeah, not like any other, right? That the self-accomplishment for sure. So
absolutely. Yeah.
so Joey, what would you say to somebody who was sitting on the fence or considering, getting help, whether it was my program or somebody else's program or anything like that? What would you say to that person?
So for people looking for help, I would definitely advise to reach out. But the most important thing is like just getting involved with you isn't going to do it. You really have to invest yourself. You have to immerse yourself in the program. You have to educate yourself. You got to track those goals and really kick that routine into, get that routine going. If you don't do that, you're not going to get the results, and you're going to fail yourself. You're going to fail Lucas. It's just not going to be it's not going to be good. So main thing is if you're getting involved in the program, just invest in yourself and immerse yourself in it.
All right. Awesome, Joey. Sweet. Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.